Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Computer Doctor Show, mobile edition, and I thought I would talk to you today about when is the best time or the recommended time for you to actually get a new computer or replace the computer that you currently have. Now a couple of things come into mind, or at least consideration when you're considering this. Number one is what kind of things are you using the computer for. The moment your computer does not accomplish what you need for it to do, that's when you should start thinking about change. Obviously, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm a firm believer in that. But if it gets to the point where you can't accomplish your everyday tasks and your things that you need to do, then you should really start thinking about it. Now, there are some people that I know, they go beyond that rule, and then there are some people that go, there are some people that go ahead of that rule, and then some people that trail behind that rule. What I mean is there are some people that keep their machines for decades because their needs haven't changed and the computer continues to perform as they see need fit. Okay? So for them, the computer doesn't need to be replaced. But there are some people's where their needs are going up, but the computer's performance stays the same. So if your needs are going up and the current computer that you have can't keep up, that would be a time to replace your computer. There's also the subject of upgrades. So sometimes your computer may almost perform to the point that you need it to, but it just needs a little bit more RAM, a little bit more memory, maybe a little bit more maybe cycles per second. You may need to update the chip. Not all systems will let you easily update the chip. Okay? And also updating a chip is a lot bigger of a job than people may think. Okay? Now, the best time, you should, in good businesses, most good businesses reevaluate all of their systems and all of their services and all of their contracts once a year. When it comes to electronics, you should be evaluating your electronics in the summertime. The reason why, at least within the United States, I should say, summertime is the best time to evaluate your electronics for several reasons. Number one, it's hot outside and you can get an understanding of how your computer will operate under pressure. That is probably the worst time for it to be functional or functioning during hot weather, or at least in a hot room. If it has signs of wear and tear and slowing down and messing up and malfunctioning only when it's hot in the room, that's an indication that you might be due for a new system, or maybe you need to repaste the heating element to the chip. So, and you can do that during the summer. The other reason why the summer is a good time is because it's just a short time away from the best time to buy your electronics for the year, and that is Black Friday. Now, this is January of 2021 that I'm making this video, and even though it was in the middle of coronavirus of Black Friday of 2020, it still had the lowest prices of the year on electronics. One of the best times, I should say the best time of the year to buy your electronics is on Black Friday. And you can start planning and saving up for your purchases during the summer. You can plan it way out, because Black Friday is towards the end of November. And once you have all of those, all of your electronics that you're going to be replacing, then you can start searching out early for those deals. Look out for the rumors and for the retailers and for the online websites that may be having sales on Black Friday. And that is the best time to do that. Another good another recommendation that I have for replacing your computer: don't necessarily look for things that are small or thin or sleek. I had a customer that came into me the other day, and I had two laptops. He needed a new laptop, and I had two refurbished ones. And he immediately went to the two laptops. One was thinner and smaller, and the other one was sleeker, was larger and thicker. And he immediately said, "I want that one because that one's newer." Not necessarily. Don't only go by looks. You got to look at specs. And when you look at specs, you have to know what you're looking for. You have to do a little bit of research about not just how many cycles per second the chip is, but who makes the chip. What's the cache size? Also, the name brand has a lot to do with it as well. Okay. Also, take a look at the warranties and even the retailer, and make sure that wherever you're buying it from, it does carry a warranty from the manufacturer, not from some third-party refurbishing, because you run into big problems with that. And I cover that into another video that was called Amazon resellers that overclock a lot of the specs, and they say that the computer is capable of doing this when it wasn't designed to do that. Although it can, they overclock the system, and then when you're buying it, you're thinking that these overclocked specs are the actual specs, when in actuality they're only overclocked specs, meaning it will look like the computer can do more, when in actuality it will burn itself up running at those specs. So you kind of have to know what you want. If you want, you could always call a professional like myself. I tell my customers, if you're looking for a really, really nice system and you have a little bit of money to spend on it, give me a call when you're actually at the store. Give me a call when you're actually looking at the website. Okay, I'll tell you yes or no, and what to expect on those, because there are the way that things are listed can be extremely confusing, and you want to be careful of that. So make sure you are not too far away from a professional. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.